6 months of testing, thousands of laps, billions spent, and nobody truly knows what happens in Melbourne. The 2026 Australian GP is the most unpredictable season opener in F1 history. These are the 5 reasons it will shock absolutely everyone.
All right, let's get right into it. Reason number 1, and honestly, it might be the biggest clue in this whole mystery: Mercedes. The word from every single corner of the F1 paddock is exactly the same. The silver arrows are hiding something big.
And that something has a name: sandbagging. For anyone new to this, it's basically the dark art of playing dumb. You deliberately hide your car's true pace during testing. You run with heavy fuel, you turn the engine down, you make yourself look slow. The goal? To keep your rivals completely in the dark. And right now, it looks like Mercedes are absolute masters of it.
And look, this isn't just some random rumor. Even with Mercedes looking kinda average on the timesheets, running these heavy, conservative fuel loads, the paddock insiders see right through it. People at ESPN, Sportskeeda, they're all saying the same thing. This quote sums it up perfectly. The quiet consensus is that underneath it all, that Mercedes is the fastest package on the entire grid. So here's the bottom line. What we've seen so far, it's just been shadows. But come qualifying in Melbourne, everything changes. The sandbags come off, the fuel loads drop, and those engines get turned up to 11. For the very first time, we're gonna see the real beasts that they've been hiding. So how fast are they really?
Well, that brings us perfectly to our second reason. We go from a team hiding in the shadows to a driver who is desperate to step back into the light. Of course, I'm talking about Lewis Hamilton. His first year in Ferrari Red was, to put it gently, a total nightmare. And it all kicked off right here in Melbourne.
Just look at this contrast, it's absolutely wild. A dismal 10th place finish last year in his Ferrari debut. And you compare that to his career at this very track, 8 pole positions. Pure, utter domination. Last year wasn't just a bad race, it was a shock to the system, for his fans, and, you gotta believe, for the man himself.
And the pain didn't just stop in Australia. His whole 2025 season was a grind. He finished way down in 6th in the championship, a massive 267 points behind Lando Norris. And to make things even more unstable, he's heading into another year still without a permanent race engineer. The foundations have been really shaky.
And then, after testing, this dropped. A cryptic but incredibly powerful post on his social media. Now, this isn't just some random update. This is a statement. This is the sound of a 7-time world champion reminding himself, and more importantly, reminding the entire world exactly who he is. The fight is well and truly back on.
So he lands in Melbourne with the weight of that Ferrari badge on his chest and a massive point to prove. After the humbling disaster of 2025, the stage is now set for a legendary comeback. So the question is, can he silence every doubter in Melbourne?
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second, because this is bigger than just one team or one driver. The entire grid has been thrown into this beautiful state of chaos, all thanks to the brand new 2026 regulations. The old order, it's gone. This is a hard reset for everyone, and you better believe some teams are gonna rise and others could fall hard. Just check out these betting odds. They tell the whole story. Yeah, George Russell is maybe the slight favorite, but look at this list. You've got at least 7 drivers with a real shot. You've got Verstappen, Leclerc, Hamilton, the reigning champ Lando Norris, his teammate Oscar Piastri, even the rookie Kimi Antonelli is in the mix. The field is completely wide open. So why is everything so up in the air? Well, a huge part of it is this: active aerodynamics. So in simple terms, drivers can now actually change the shape of their wings while they're driving. They can flatten them out on the straights for insane top speed and then angle them right back up to get maximum grip for the corners. It's a constant, high-stakes balancing act on every single lap. This changes everything. It puts this incredible amount of stress on the drivers and the strategists, and it means all those lap times we saw in testing, they're pretty much meaningless. The first real test is when those cars hit the track for qualifying. Only then will we find out who truly mastered the new regulations. So in this new era of chaos, while some teams might be trying to hide their strengths, other teams just can't hide their weaknesses. And right now, absolutely nobody is in a bigger crisis than Aston Martin. They are arriving in Melbourne on what looks like a full-blown survival mission. Just look at that number, 6. No, that is not a typo. They completed just 6 laps on the final, most important day of preseason testing.
While every other team was dialing in their race setups, Aston Martin's car couldn't even stay on the track. It's an absolutely catastrophic start.
And believe me, that final day was just the tip of a very ugly iceberg. Their whole preseason has been a complete nightmare. There have been public spats with their new engine partner Honda. Their superstar designer Adrian Newey hasn't even started with the team yet. It's just been one crisis after another.
This quote from Sportskita, man, it just says it all. The expectations have been completely reset. They've gone from fighting for podiums to just hoping to make it to the checkered flag. It is a brutal reality check before a single competitive lap has even been run.
So, the real question here isn't whether they can score points. It is way more fundamental than that. Given the shocking unreliability we've seen so far, will they even finish a lap in Melbourne?
And finally, we come to the home hero, the man with the hopes of an entire nation resting on his shoulders. For Oscar Piastri, Melbourne is not just the first race of the season. No, this is his chance to erase the ghost of 2025.
13. Just imagine that number bouncing around in your head all winter long. That's the margin by which Oscar Piastri lost the World Championship to his own teammate, Lando Norris. 13 points over an entire season. It's just a brutal, character-defining kind of loss.
And here's the cruelest twist of all. A huge chunk of those lost points, they disappeared right here at his home race last year. He was chasing victory, pushing hard, when a late race downpour caught him out. He slid into the grass and tumbled from a potential win all the way down to 9th place. A devastating mistake in front of his home crowd.
So now he returns to the scene of the crime, 1 year later, knowing that one single mistake may have cost him the ultimate prize in motorsport. The pressure is just immense. Can he handle it? Can he claim redemption in front of his home crowd? Okay, prediction time. Russell takes pole. Piastri wins his home race. Hamilton finishes 6th. Screenshot this and come back after the race. Melbourne is days away and anything can happen. Which reason causes the biggest shock? Drop your prediction in the comments. And if you want F1 content that gets straight to the point, subscribe to PitCrew TV. The 2026 season starts now.